everyone, welcome back to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. If you notice that I'm a bit meh, it's because I am literally just recovering from malaria. Here I am. I'm sorry if I sound lackluster, I'm sorry if I sound like I want to be in bed. It's because I do. It's because I want to lie down. I'm tired. In today's video, I am going to be hopping on a really popular trend that has been going around and going on YouTube for some time right now. The beauty guru whose tutorial I am going to be following is Dimma Umeh. I think everyone knows who Dimma Umeh is. She's a fellow Nigerian YouTuber. So I am going to be recreating one of her makeup tutorials today. Before we get started in today's video, please do not forget to subscribe to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel to do me so much good. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. And also please do not forget to click on the notification bell so you can be part of the notification gang, the notification squad. I'm giving people shout outs for telling me that they're part of the gang, and being part of the gang means that you've clicked on the notification bell and you get all the notifications for all my new uploads. So click on that bell, join the squad, join the gang. Let me know if you are part of the gang by leaving a comment below and you might be getting the next shout out. So with that being said, let's get started in today's video. So before I actually begin following the tutorial, I just want to let you know one or two things. After watching several tutorials, I realized that me and Dimma do not have the same makeup kit. Like, we are both not in the same tax bracket. Dimma uses products like Laura Mercier, Ella Mascara, Colourpop. Like, she uses a lot of international brands. And meanwhile, I'm a balling on a budget chick. You know, cheap and cheerful. So I made sure that whatever products I'm using are really similar to what she is using. The makeup tutorial I am going to be following is the casual get ready with me soft makeup tutorial for dark skin. It's a really easy and simple tutorial. I really like it a lot, so I decided I wanted to follow and recreate it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a quick get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a while.
Alright, this is the intro, so I'm gonna just speed through the intro and get to the tutorial.
Okay guys, so I'm starting out with my brows. I'm using this brow pencil by a Nigerian brand called Beauty.
She's using the Beauty brow lotion pencil. I've run out of mine, so what I'm going to use instead is the Makeup Revolution brow definer in dark brown.
I'm going to go on ahead and define my brows now. I'm using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW40 as usual.
She defines her brows with the MAC Studio Fix concealer. I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer to clean up my brows.
After this, I'm going to prime. This is my MAC Prep and Prime eyeshadow primer.
Zaran eye primer, so I'm going to use that all over my lids like she is doing.
Reason whatsoever, okay? So I'm going to go in with my Colourpop High Maintenance.
This is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Vitality Palette. Of course, it's very different. The Colourpop High Maintenance Palette has only 4 shadows. This has more than 4. But it does have these 2 pinks, which I see in the High Maintenance Palette, and it also has this shimmer right here.
And this is what I'll be using for my eye look. I'm not going to be going outside of this palette. I love this palette so much. The brush that I'm using here is my MAC 224. But like I was saying,
she used a fluffy brush to buff the one. She didn't even say the name of the shade. She pointed to it, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go in with this one and do that. This palette is this color is very pink. It's pinker than what she used, but I'm gonna make a do with what I have.
I love this palette so much. This is a base, by the way. You guys know I do this all the time, just to give my lid color something to.
So I do not have that exact shade in the base. I do have an eyeshadow base, but not in the pencil form, or not even that shade. This one is in the shade White Pearl. She uses her finger for this, but I do not want to use my finger because products will get under my nails and I don't like that. I'm gonna use this flat brush to apply the base all over at the bottom part of my lid.
So the lid color that I'll be using is in the palette, but then I'll be using my MAC 23. Oh my god, that hung. I'm using my MAC 23.
So she uses a flat brush to apply the shade to her eyes, I'm also going to use the same flat brush. I'm going to use the other side of this one. I'm going to use this shade.
We need to create an entire look. So going in with the darkest shade, it's like a very dark burgundy.
I am going to take the shade I used before and kind of take it in to my outer eye, like right here. Any darker shade I could have used would have ended up being a brown, and she didn't use the brown, and I don't want to use a brown.
Just to add some depth to my outer corner and carve out my crease. So setting my brow bone area.
She's setting her brow bone area with a flat brush. Unfortunately, the only flat brush I have, I've already used it. So I'm going to use a pencil brush.
And then I'm blending out any harsh lines using my MAC 22.
Okay, so she's taking another fluffy brush, which I happen to have, and she's using it to blend out the harsh lines. So that's pretty simple.
Once I'm done blending this out, I'm going to go back in with this same gold and my Sigma E30, and I'm just going to pop this into my tear duct area.
I'm going to go in with this sparkly gold. She said that the shadow is gold, so I'm going to take this gold.
Lining my waterline using my MAC Fluid Line Pencil in Black Brilliant.
This is the Kuti Cosmetics black liner kajal.
And after doing this, I'm going to apply some mascara. This is my Prof Reach.
The mascara I have is the Zara Lengthening Mascara.
Picks up, like it's able to separate my lash.
So right now she's using falsies. Now here's the thing, I actually have false lashes. I just don't have glue. False lashes that I have are the Rain Lash from Adama. This is what they look like, but I don't have lash glue.
Priming my face.
She's priming her face with the Il Mascara Matte Veil. I'm going to be using the Zara Cosmetics Face Primer.
Questions. So did I say box? I keep getting questions from people asking me, Dimma, what did you use?
So she's talking about something else, but she has already started using her foundation. This is the only thing that we both have. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm in the shade NW48. Let me go get my sponge. Actually, I just realized when I stood up and I looked at the video that she actually used the brush to apply this. So I know I brought down my buffer brush. This is the Morphe M442 brush. So while I was buffing in my foundation, the camera overheated and went off. So I had to leave it, like I couldn't switch on the camera because it was overheating. But all I have done is buffed in my foundation.
I tend to apply a little bit of foundation in that area not once in a while, all the time actually. This is Colourpop's No Filter Concealer. I don't know what in the white.
It's time for concealer. And the concealer that I'm going to be using is the Makeup Revolution New Concealer. I did a review of this concealer on my YouTube channel, so go check that review out. So she's basically using the concealer in the areas that I use concealer, so yay me. Alright, so I've applied my concealer. I need to know if she uses a brush or a sponge.
Concealer is so affordable.
So she used the blending sponge to do this, so let me go get my sponge. Alright, blending out my concealer with the sponge. So I have blended out the concealer. Let me just forward it to the part after she blends her concealer.
Beauty matchsticks in espresso.
Oh, okay. She did something that I just realized. She applied cream contour before she blended out her forehead and her nose. I'm sorry. I thought she blended everything out before she applied her cream contour. I have this Glam Girls 3-Way Cake powder foundation that has a liquid foundation as well, which is here. I think that's the only place she applied the cream contour, so I'm just gonna blend that out with my sponge. You know, now looking at it in my mirror, it literally blended to nothing. Oh well, I thought I had a cream contour.
Setting my immediate under eye area, I'm using my Ben Nye Banana Powder.
I do not have the Ben Nye Banana Powder, but I do have the Sacha Buttercup Powder, which is just as good. So I'm gonna use this to set under my eyes. She seems to be putting a lot, like, you know, a baking amount. She's not just setting, like, she's putting a lot of powder there, so I am going to put a lot of powder as well. She's using a puff, like those round puffs, but I don't have one here, so I'm just gonna use my damp sponge.
Setting my contour with my ABH contour powder in espresso.
Time to set my contour, which is not really a contour. It's not. I have the Dabota Lawson contour palette in the shade Dusk. Let me take my contour brush and just contour my face. Calls it setting her contour, I call it contouring. Simple. Because this is like a first time contour for me. I really love this eye look though. Like this eye look is pretty AF. I see she only contours her cheekbones and her forehead. She doesn't contour her jawline, so I'm gonna leave that.
Dusting off the excess powder at this point. I don't even know.
Alright, so it's time to dust off the excess powder. I have this flat powder brush.
Finally jumped on the Laura Mercier bandwagon. I really love this. This is the...
So she's setting her face with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm gonna set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing All-in-One Finishing Powder.
And if you don't know where to get Laura Mercier products in Nigeria, there's a blog. No.
Okay, she's talking about something, but she's doing something else. She's using the Fenty stick in Suede, which is a cream stick highlighter. I have a similar cream product, but I'm really confused about using cream over powder. We just finished powdering the face. This is the MAC Color Stay Base in Improper Copper. Use my fingers. She used her fingers to apply the matchstick, so I'm gonna use my fingers. And she only highlights her cheekbones. She does not highlight anywhere else.
Laura Mercier alongside some other brands that you might be looking for where to get here in Nigeria. So
she's doing this thing where she's talking about something else, but the screen is showing something else, so it's unnerving me. As soon as she finished blending like her cream highlight, she showed a blush, the MAC Raisin blush. The brownish blush that I have is by Leche Cosmetics. Powder blush. This is called Raisin Cane. She applied the blush like from here up, so she said it's weird for her to apply her blush after highlighter, and I agree. But I am following her tutorial. I'm following her footsteps.
This time around, I'm just going to go ahead and set my highlighter. I'm not one of those people that set highlighters. Can you imagine?
So she's setting her cream highlights with a powder highlight. She's using the Fenty Beauty Hustler Baby. Can you people imagine? I've still not gotten Fenty Beauty. Like, I've not used anything from them at all. But it's okay. God is in my pocket. I'm going to be using instead the Taos Cosmetics Tails Glow Kit, which I have been using recently again, and I've been loving. I love this palette so much. So I'm gonna go in with Hollywood. It's broken, so I can't show you guys.
I am going to go ahead and apply a lip gloss. This is Bianca Beauty's lip gloss.
So she's applying a clear lip gloss, which was so hard for me to find. I don't have clear lip glosses. I'm not a lip gloss person. What I'll be using is going to be like from this lip thing. So this is a Glam Girls Color Stay lip gloss. So what they do is they have like an end that's like a liquid lipstick, and then the other end is a clear gloss that you put on top. So I'm going to be using the clear gloss. She didn't even use a lip liner. Usually when I use lip glosses, I have to use a lip liner. Hi guys, this is Deola from the future speaking. I am so annoyed recording this voiceover right now, but I do not know what happened. But all of a sudden, my camera went out of focus. So the outro of this video is just a blurry me. I obviously could not finish editing this video without an outro about me talking about the look. So there is an outro of this video, but it's just me blurry. Dimma, I'm really sorry if you see this and you end up seeing an outro with me blurry. Like, this is not what I do. I don't know what happened. So this is the final look from following her makeup tutorial. You guys should please let me know what you think. I think I did a pretty great job upon all the fact that I did not have any of the products. I only had one product, which was a foundation. I had none of the products available, so I am pretty proud of this look. I think I did a pretty good job. You guys should let me know what you think in the comment section below. Shout out to Dimma Umeh, who I think is the OG beauty YouTuber of Nigeria. I think she's amazing. She does a great job and I love her. If you're part of the notification squad, do leave a comment below telling me you're part of the notification squad and you will be getting a shout out in the next video. I love you all. Keep being you, keep being awesome, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.